Gold's Gym. How much does it cost and how much money can you make owning the franchise? According to Gold's franchise disclosure document, the total investment to open a new gym location can range between $1.7 million up to $4.5 million. It's a huge potential swing, so what are the major cost factors? It looks like depending on your market and location, the lease payments can vary significantly, between $50,000 to $320,000 in the first 3 months alone. The equipment and weights can range between $125,000 up to $600,000. But the biggest line item is the leasehold improvements. That can range between $1.2 to $2.7 million. Think about that for a minute now. You could be investing up to $2.7 million in improving a space that you don't even own. Do you think you're ever going to get your money back from that? When you try to sell your business, a buyer may or may not compensate you for that investment. It's mostly about the multiple of your seller's earnings and possibly some value for assets. With that huge investment comes high potential financial return, right? 2020 was rough for Gold's Gym, and in some ways, they seem to still be recovering. COVID hit and corporate closed over 30 company-owned gyms. They had to file for bankruptcy, but since then, RSG Group, a German fitness giant, wrote a $100 million check to bring it back to life. RSG owns a bunch of international fitness brands, including the McFit brand. They made significant changes to Gold's with new branding and designs, more apparel, and supplements. But let's talk the numbers now. According to the 2024 FDD, the median revenue for 51 corporate-owned Gold's gyms was just over $2 million. That's not bad until you actually read further and see the median EBITDA was only around $78,000. That's just a 3.9% net profit margin. That doesn't even include your debt payments. So with build-out costs ranging from $1.7 to $4.5 million, your monthly financing could swallow every last dollar of profit. If Gold's corporate locations can barely squeeze 4%, what does that mean for individual franchise owners? In 2024, only 7 new Gold's locations opened in the US, and just 1 was owned by corporate. So growth is definitely stalled in this franchise system. Is another bankruptcy on the horizon for this? Maybe or maybe not, but Gold's is definitely not the powerhouse it once was. There are franchises out there with lower investment, higher profit margins, and far less operational and financial risk. Gold's Gym carries an iconic name, but that is not always enough for a successful franchise. Before you drop millions on a franchise, get the real numbers and data. We analyze franchises all day. Here's a link to our services page. Thank you for watching.